infinity and beyond. Hello everyone, and welcome to my new episode of Magic Mirror. For those of you who don't know, Magic Mirror is a series that I do where I watch a Disney or Pixar film, find a character or two that I relate to the most, and I talk about it. For today's episode, I watched Toy Story, if you cannot figure that out, by me wearing my Buzz Lightyear sweatshirt. I also figured I would wear cosmic lipstick to kind of match with the whole, space thing. For those of you who haven't seen Toy Story, it's a story about toys. I know. Thank you. Thank you. Hold the applause. It's a film about a toy that's a cowboy named Woody, and his owner, Andy, chooses Woody as his favorite toy and has for, however long Andy has had Woody. And then for Andy's birthday, he gets Buzz Lightyear, and there's kind of a whole feud between Woody and Buzz Lightyear, and Woody doesn't really like the fact that Andy's new favorite toy is Buzz Lightyear. I feel like I keep eating this lipstick and it's really gross. I related mostly to Woody, but also something that Rex said. So I'm gonna start with Rex just because it's only one thing that I'm going to talk about. I believe it's the part in the movie where Andy and his mom and all that are planning on moving. I may be incorrect. I can't actually remember the part, I just remember the line. The quote that comes out of Rex's mouth is, "I get so nervous before I travel." And I'm someone who, I love traveling. I actually want to end up traveling as many places as I can when I get older, and hopefully I have money to do that. But I get so nervous when I travel, especially flying. I mentioned in earlier videos that I stress out a lot, and traveling for me is like such a stressor. I get so nervous that I'm like forgetting something. I don't have my boarding pass, I'm at the wrong gate, anything. I make up any possible thing and I get like super nervous, especially like the morning before. If my flight is like mid-afternoon or nighttime, the morning of my flight, I'm a mess. I'm such a mess. I have this thing, I don't know if this is common and it might be too much information for you guys, but I get the poops when I'm nervous. And I recently found out that it's not an only me thing. There are a couple people in my life that they say that happens to them too. I'm not gonna put you guys on blast. I don't know, I just get really nervous before a flight because I think that something's gonna go wrong. I also get motion sickness, so that's probably another reason I get nervous, because I don't want to feel sick when I'm on a plane. The other character I relate to, as I said, was Woody. So as I mentioned earlier, the story's about how Woody doesn't like the fact that Buzz is Andy's new favorite toy, and kind of starts to get jealous and feels, in a sense, inferior to Buzz Lightyear. I think I mentioned this in an earlier video as well. I feel like I'm not good enough for people. I feel inferior to other people. I always think that there's somebody better out there. There's always someone better for people, and I know that's an awful mindset to have, but I can't help it. So the whole thing with Woody kind of getting mad that Buzz Lightyear's getting all the attention and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like, oh my god, I need attention 24/7 or else, I like to be reassured that I'm important, I guess, is the thing. And I guess Woody at some points in the movie feels like he's of less importance to his friends and to Andy, and I just like to feel important sometimes. I feel like people need to be reassured of some stuff like that, especially maybe sometimes in relationships or friendships. I'm not the only person out there that likes to feel important. Everybody likes to feel important on some level. Also, Woody always likes to have a set plan, and kind of relating to me traveling. I am a planner, and I'm not very spontaneous because I get way too stressed out and I can't do things without having a plan. Me and my sister went to Disney, I think in 2014. I planned everything. What park we were going to on what day, and where we're eating, at what time, and what time we have to leave the park, and where we're staying, and what rides we have fast passes for. I planned every little detail, and guaranteed that is Disney and you kind of have to plan everything out, but I'm that way with everything. I can't do spontaneous trips. I have to have a plan. And the part at the end where Woody kind of makes up the plan to scare Sid, I mean, it's a whole thing that he comes up with, and he's like, we're gonna have to break the rules, but this is the plan, this is what we're sticking with. When things don't kind of go his way, like earlier in the movie when he's like, all right, we're gonna jump in the basket, and he turns around and Buzz is running away to go into the claw machine, he gets frazzled because he's like, that wasn't the plan, now I have to go after him. I relate to that in every way possible. I need to have a plan, and if plans don't go the way that I want them to go or I plan them to be, it really messes with me. I'm such a planner. It's kind of bad, but what are you gonna do? And two last things that are kind of small. When Woody is in Sid's room and the other toys come out that are kind of like, you know, mixtures of toys, because Sid kind of destroys his toys. Woody gets easily scared, and I am a scaredy cat. I don't watch horror movies because they scare the crap out of me, and I'll have nightmares for like a week about the same thing. I mean, I always have nightmares about like purple elephants like stomping on me, and like that's terrifying, let alone like actual horror films. And just at the end where he kind of does like a little victory dance after things go his way, I love doing that. I always kind of just go like doo-doo. That's about it. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos like this, come back to my channel. I make videos every single Friday. Buttons are right down there. And let me know in the comment section down below which character you think you related to the most in Toy Story, not Toy Story 2 or 3. And I will see you guys next time.